a little more separation from the St. Louis tournament, and also get it off of St. Patty's Day weekend.
Understandable.
So we had a few people that people own bars and stuff that play these games, and they couldn't make it that weekend. So we're trying to, I guess, hit a little bit bigger audience or whatever.
And West with a hole-in-one on 17.
Oh, that puts him up 2.
I've seen him do that many times in his life.
But yeah, back Sussex, that's going to be a big turnout too. That, I guess, last year was our 3rd biggest event.
Yeah.
Right at 100 players. I think it's 10,000 add on there, maybe to 100 players as well.
What you typically see regionally, Adam, is because the Florida tournament is 3 weeks before that, essentially.
It's a whole month before it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Well, February's short, so it's still a full month.
Yeah, it's about a full month. It'll be the weekend after the Super Bowl.
Yep. February 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you get a full month of that. What you'll see regionally, because Florida has massive local support.
It does.
I think better than
South Carolina. Obviously, you guys.
Well, yeah, we're all close. It's a Southeast thing, and we're very good. But as far as Florida really turns out for that event, and so what you'll see regionally is a lot of the Midwest guys will typically stay to the Wisconsin tournament, and a lot of the Southeast guys will stick to the Florida tournament.
And it is. It's a heck of a flight, and. But Wisconsin got the good turnout themselves. Illinois, obviously, very close, and I think we had more Illinois people in the Wisconsin tournament than we had when it was in Illinois. So doesn't make a lot of sense. But
no, if you want to hear Steve Sobel complain about how lack of support that he got from Chicago, sometimes
he'll tell you all about it.
Yeah,
but it was a good turnout last year, and
I'm happy
I
for you guys in Wisconsin.
Florida's, actually been growing pretty steady the last couple of years. I've been there for 4 years in a row now.
Yeah,
and the attendance is maybe similar. I think it goes up a little every year, but the quality of play has gotten better. I'd say.
For sure.
There's definitely more good players now that attend Florida.
Yeah, we had, I think, 91.
That's a lot.
Okay, 91 for a Golden Tee tournament.
I want to say 4 years ago was my first tournament in Orlando. I believe that was around 60, and I think it was like 70, and then it was 80, and then 91. So it was a steady increase. You can look that up if you want on PGTour.com. I'm sure I'm close, though. So it's been a steady increase of players as well as good players. I've noticed it. It was, nothing against it, but like you said, a lot of local guys come out to that tournament. Why wouldn't you,
Absolutely.
And it was one of the easier ones to make a cut, but it's definitely gotten harder the last couple of years. So.
For sure. Just to give you guys an update, as Shane Marks will be he's finishing the match. He is eliminated. Will finish 3rd place. I think gets about
Shane, good run, bud.
$50, I think, for his work in purple.
Yeah, I didn't. The payouts are on Facebook. Somebody wants to look them up, but so Wes shoots a 29. Wes is playing well. I mean, Wes is one of those guys. He's a good player. He can get on a roll. He's obviously on a roll right now. He's going to go play with a guy that none of us know. Hopefully they put it here so we can meet Clay Hennessy.
Yeah. I want to see his handicap.
Still don't know if there's a relation.
Yeah. We buy him a shot or a drink of Hennessy.
Well, not spelled exactly the same way, and also I think we're saying
I don't even know if it's pronounced Hennessy or Hennessy.
We were trying to figure that out earlier,
we apologize to him, and I'm sure we'll get to know him now. Obviously, he's playing for a purple bracket title.
He'll be up here in a minute. We'll meet him in a second. To the main match here, guys, and I believe we are still tied.
Yeah, look at the back-to-back-to-back Beals on the live stream here.
We promised that this is supposed to be a random spin. It just keeps balling on Beals.
I feel like we had that in, wasn't it Agave in Richmond? Or there was a course in Richmond that we just had like 3 or 4 games in a row. Or Catadreas, one of those two.
2 years ago, it was Rhineland.
Oh. Everybody always won Rhineland.
Yeah, Rhineland was, I think, I played 3 or 4 matches in a row that had Rhineland.
That was fun, though, because that course at least provided some dramatics for that. So a nice shot there. We got some tunes jamming.
Yeah.
King,
outside of the
have to tune that out.
Yeah. Well, I imagine he'll put the recording up after we're done, and then YouTube will take it down because we hear unlicensed music. And
yep.
It's gonna be. It's Disney. Disney's gonna come after us.
Disney will get us. King usually does a good job.
Run at it.
Wow.
King usually does a good job of turning the music off as often as he hears it come on, but it is what it is. Like we're in a bar, guys.
Yeah.
And we're not all, there's still other people here in this bar that are not Golden Tee players. So they want to listen to music, they turn the jukebox on.
Kevin. I got to ask you a question.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Here we
you should
go.
see the look on Gino's face right now.
No, it's just I know what your job is. Okay, you guys, you have to wait till you kind of announce something.
He's not going to tell you.
Tease us something. For the following year, we're coming up. We're finishing 2018 strong. We're starting 2019. I'm pretty sure you guys are already in the works or looking at the next year's game.
Oh yeah, we're deep in development in 2019.
Yeah.
Or in 2020. 2020.
Moon Course, right? Moon Course 2020.
Yeah. We're calling it Squibbis Creek.
Squibbis Creek.
And it's
Squibbis Crater would have been
it's
better.
It's going to be on the moon.
Yeah.
Name's not final yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Anything you can throw out there? Just a little small nugget.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it before, but we're absolutely, Real-Time Rivals is going to be an online, feature next year. We kind of teased it and said this year we are trying it out in casual and seeing how it plays. That.
Double.
Andy Haas.
Andy Haas.
He is on fire.
We said it earlier, and I will keep saying it again. He gets on fire, and it's really hard to stop him.
He walks up, hits it on a half a second.
Andy Haas wants some cheering.
You don't see it.
He's want to make sure Mark can hear that. I will say this: the benefit of having played a match already is kind of in Haas's favor a little bit. Stenmark has not played a match.
Especially the way he won the match.
Stenmark has not played a match.
Stenmark has been playing.
Yeah,
King did say he's been playing, but
I've been trying to find. It's so hard to find Andy Haas's YouTube channel because every time I search on YouTube, Golden Tee Andy Haas, it's like 1,800 tournament videos come up. So I really would like to share that video.
Yeah. You were teasing the Real-Time Rivals there. You said online prizes, you thinking, or just online play?
So I'm almost positive it's not going to be online prizes this year. Maybe in the future, but I know there's going to be some unlockables, like some aspects of kind of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, so to speak, like play your way up the ladder. I know we're introducing a few more characters. A few of them paid tribute to some people in the office, so that'll be fun.
Am I correct? Someone told me that was kind of the original idea for this year, kind of play your way up the ladder. And
yeah, and I think it just came down to the time that development time that it took for events. We wanted to focus more on that, with it being a prize play mode.
Yeah.
But actually, I mean, the numbers that we see every week on Real-Time Rivals, even though it's casual, are pretty astounding, just like the numbers on events mode. So I know we talked about this a little bit, but since we're talking about it now, events mode comes back tomorrow morning, or 12 a.m. tonight, depending on if you're a night owl. $double December, 25-man contest on Cat Andreas, $2 entry fee.
Handicap?
And no handicap.
No handicap.
No handicap. $15 top prize, though, with a 10-game max per day. So that should be interesting to see. I highly doubt I'll be here tonight to witness that, but I might stay here just to play a few of those games because, I mean...
Well, you're in Top Gun, though, right?
I am.
So, I mean...
I'll probably be here. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. The 25-man contest I think is real interesting
It's interesting to me. I actually think that's going to be really cool. It's interesting to see how it breaks down, I guess, with the bigger, better players. How many are in each contest kind of thing compared to the 50-man.
So we can safely say that you guys have had positive feedback from Real-Time Rivals.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this is a home run. Or a triple. Who knows? I mean, it depends on...
Yeah, I mean, I would say once it becomes an online feature, because we've gotten a lot more requests than we expected to make it an online, feature. So it's getting there. I know Mike, our art director, has put in a lot of time to revamp the look and feel of how you choose a player to play against, that kind of stuff. So they're rocking and rolling on it. It's awesome. Looking good.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I hate casual mode. I shouldn't say that, but casual mode is still Golden Tee, and there's more casual players than there are live card players, right?
Yeah. But it especially with events mode, it's been thinning. It's been evening themselves out a little bit more.
That's good. I mean, I think that's awesome. The more players you can get, swiping in, I guess you'd say, that kind of keep track of, know what's going on.
And the more players that we have connected, it's easier to connect to them.
Right.
It's easier to email them. It's easier to say, hey, you get on the Caddy app. Here's an offer. Here's a sales bundle. Hey, $double, here's special contests. Here's a tournament coming up. So I think that it's a good cycle to have.
I agree.
So going on to hole 11 again, where Haas
oh boy.
Haas one rough hopped into the hole to beat Paul Tayloe in the 11th hole of sudden death.
Incredible shot.
Yeah. But Stenmark is down 2 now. But with Stenmark being king of the hill, Haas needs to beat him twice to win the Houston Holiday Classic. So I will tell you what, though, if they spin Beals, if we go to a second game, if they spin Beals, I'm pretty sure that we have to stop them and make them respin it.
So I'm just checking some odds in Vegas right now. Dave Sandmeyer is 5-1 to win the closest to the pin. Final bid next year. So
I don't doubt that. Hey, I'm going to ask this guy how he's saying his last name.
All right, because we were nowhere close. We wanted it to be Hennessy.
All right, so it's Hen Eyes. We weren't close, but
we were nowhere near it.
He laughed, so he's good with it.
I'm sure he gets it a lot.
I'm sure he does. Anyway, obviously, good player. He's had a heck of a run here today.
Awesome. Now, this is the
finals
in purple.
Yep,
That's weird. It's so weird to have the finals in purple taking place, finishing up
at the same time.
Yeah. Normally, we have the purple match
2 hours later, or an hour and a half later.
Uh-oh. Now, I don't know why. And I haven't really had a chance to talk to Stenmark a lot this weekend. You know, when there's 115-plus players here, it's hard to talk to everyone. But he just, I don't know. If he's just because he's down a few strokes, he just looks off his game today, and I don't know why.
I don't think so. He's been dropping 30s.
No, I know he's been playing well, but just in this match, normally he's not the type of guy. He's a good poker player. Like he normally does not let his face show.
Right.
You know how he's feeling, but
Kevin, my theory would be is he doesn't have to attack the hole right now. Okay. He doesn't. I mean, right now he can play safe golden tee shots. He has a match to give.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
All right, so
and he obviously maybe by doing that he can kind of maybe lull Andy into not being crazy Andy like he is right now because he's on a roll.
Yeah, slow him down a little bit.
Yeah. Right. Andy knows he has to win. All right, so but with Stenmark given a match to give, he can play safe. He can just make sure greens and putts because greens and putts are still the most important thing when it comes to scoring.
Right.
You have to get the score.
Yeah.
I mean this
greens and putts get degrees.
Yeah. Barring a miracle and Andy Haas blowing up. I mean, this is going to be tough. It looks like we're looking at a second. It's happened.
It's not, not to say it's never happened before. Yeah. So
high forward coming in. This should be tight.
Oh,
very shot. 10 feet, 12 feet actually.
This is not as good of a look as we saw last.
Yeah.
Still pretty solid look.
No, it's solid look.
It's a big four here.
The over the trees.
Oh, it's going to be short, but it's going to run up there. So we'll do our best to keep you updated on the purple bracket here too, as it's going on. It's obviously still. These guys went through another 32 more players to get to the final here, so it's a feat to win a purple bracket, man. It's a lot of games.
Didn't realize the score. I had paid attention to something else. I didn't realize Haas was up 3.
Oh yeah.
No, that's why I was saying All
right, my bad.
So Gino sounds somewhat like an idiot, but he didn't.
I did. I was looking at the Sandmeyer odds. Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you really find those odds?
No.
Do you want to direct us to that website, Gino?
No. I could not legally in this state,
okay,
but
fair enough. Yeah. Hey, we could find the casino when we leave here. Oh wait, there ain't.
No.
I believe Galveston actually ports casino boats out in international waters, which is half hour south of here.
Right. Sure, we could probably ask Sean. He's probably made his way out there. He's right next to you.
You guys are from cold weather places, and we're here in Houston. It doesn't feel like Christmas time with all these hidden lights, but the weather is so wonderful. So.
Yeah, it's like 80 outside.
I can't wait to go back to Chicago and snow tomorrow.
No.
Are y'all pretty much snowed in right now?
No. I mean, we got 8 to 12 inches depending on the location on last Monday.
Okay.
And I heard something about snowstorms this weekend, but tonight, tomorrow. So we'll see.
I think it was raining yesterday, and I think it's supposed to snow today.
If I get delayed from snow tomorrow, it'll be a lot better than getting delayed for tornadoes like last year.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It was hard to get out of Houston last year. There was a lot of people.
That was my least favorite flight of all time.
We got lucky and jumped on a different flight that was supposed to leave later. They moved up or something, and then we ended up getting on a flight, and it was crazy.
Me, Python, and Paul Jensen, and we almost all died. So we'll just leave it at that.
It was scary. Yeah. Ours was scary too coming in. It was not fun. But I don't know. The weather looks too good here.
Drink a little bit at the airport bar with Luna before you hopped on that plane?
Thank God I didn't.
We saw Paul there.
Let's just say that we landed in Rockford, and then we found out that there was a plane crash that happened in Rockford right before that.
That's right. I remember that
And then when we landed, we almost it was not fun.
Well, we survived. You survived. I mean, thank God, Kevin.
Yes.
We need you.
I appreciate it. I mean, who else are you guys going to pick on?
Exactly. Who else are we going to talk about being on vacation all the time?
You know. So about as nice of a setup as Andy could want here.
It's all with love.
You know, what's that?
It's all with love, Kevin.
I know.
All right, so we're going to the second match here.
I told Steve Sobel earlier he's got to stop picking on you. He goes, yeah, I'm going to stop doing that. What a guy that Steve Sobel is.
Mm-hmm. Those of you that don't know, Kevin got a little angry there, dude.
No Beals Creek.
Look at him.
Yeah, please, X out Beals Creek. Or does he want to do it again? Does Stenmark want another shot at that?
No, they're discussing how many times did the button.
Thank God.
Okay, all right.
I was like, I can't handle Beals.
Yeah, cut it as it is, guys.
This is actually a really good course. This is going to be a really good final. So
yeah, we can have anything on this course.
Yeah. So Haas takes down Stenmark, and Stenmark's first loss of the day with a 31 on Beals. So winner take all.
Yeah, winner take all.
So just a quick look at the purple bracket match, guys. What's the score? Do we know?
We can figure it out in a second here.
They are also on Beals Creek.
Yeah.
That's just about
close. Probably playing the same setup.
Yes, I believe they are, because I remember that whole 7
it's 8-8, so they're tied right now.
Yeah. Wow, Fitz, you ruined it.
He just made a chip.
I saw that
chips. The Adam Fitzgerald
curse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
I was telling Adam earlier that Adrian does have a purple bracket title under his belt in the 2014 Minnesota.
Honestly, when you said Adrian, I was like, who the hell is that? And then I had to realize that that's Wes's first name.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Clay doesn't have a purple bracket title, so none of us knew who Clay was.
Do we know if this is his first tournament or not? I have no idea.
No, I don't think so.
He looks familiar.
He does, but we see so many people over these years.
I understand. The reason why I asked that, because, I mean, Steve also had a problem trying to figure out how to say his last name, right? And Steve normally, when he meets you once or twice, or said your name once or twice, he'll remember it.
Right.
He probably also pronounced it Hennessy.
I'm sure he did.
Hanise. That's
Hanise, I think you went with. Yeah.
Hanise.
Oh. So he was wrong too. Yeah. Hanise.
Yes, I remember him pointing. The visual of him pointing to his eyes means everything.
So he did miss that chip, so he's down one. Hadn't been this whole.
Now
let's see what his handicap
is. Who's a huge punt
who's King of the Hill?
27.18.
He's Clay's King of the Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. That's your match.
We're just gonna go
Hanise.
There you go.
Give him some love, bud. A big chip by Wes there. So we're 12-11, heading to 9 here. Good game on Beals.
Yeah. In this Haas Stenmark, I have to imagine that Stenmark will get a little bit more aggressive with some of his shot making here.
Well, the scores will dictate that, but I got to believe, Andy's not going to take the foot off the gas here. No. He's going. No, he's feeling it. And he's going to stay right at it.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how aggressive Andy gets with it when it comes to like his thumb shots on the shorter part.
Watch his shot, guys. Because okay, never mind. I thought he was going to try to drive it out and just basically give himself a chush.
I think he could have. I feel like Mark probably will. He's playing that 9.5 though. That 8.5 driver, you get that up there. I mean, almost to that fringe. I think.
No, he's playing the 300.
Yeah, I mean, he can get
9.5. Like I said, he'll be able to carry this a long way. You guys noticed?
Try.
Yeah. And he's hidden the shot meter, so we don't know.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm okay with that. I hate that thing. It's a great thing, but it drives me nuts sometimes. Steve had the best line of the tournament when he was introducing the rule or giving us the rules. He goes, if your thumb putt at home normally goes 74 and it goes 72 here, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. Oh wow!
The dinner you missed out in Richmond on Sunday night when we went for hibachi. Russ basically sat there and told us, he goes, that shot meter is going to be the death of me.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because he's the one that's got to answer for a lot of the.
Yeah. My spinny only went 142. It's all right though. Everybody's got their local machines they play and they're used to them. And when you come to a tournament, you have to be able to adapt. That's the bottom line. I mean, you don't get a choice. You get stuck on a machine, you play it. No, these machines are great. Most of them are awesome. They're kept up well, but you never know. They play different.
Yeah, I mean, these machines travel for hours on end, so it's like, there's always going to be odds and ends that come up with bouncing around in a trailer for 10 to 15 hours.
Right. You notice the sleeve on Mark's right arm. He does deal with tendonitis. He wears that because of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering that.
His sleeve.
I call that golden T elbow.
Yeah. Well, he's always dealt with it on the inside of his elbow, but now it hurts on his outside. He's developed some of that. So he wears that sleeve. It makes him feel better, as far as when he plays.
Right.
He doesn't have to deal with the pain.
My buddy Brian Rosky, the reason he only plays a couple games is because he got golden T elbow. That's what he calls it. So he uses that as an excuse. So 2 games max.
So he doesn't lose too much.
Exactly. You got it.
Interesting. Look at this shot. Have you seen this before, Kevin?
I can say it hi. So Clay wants to say hi to his wife and kids, Sonia, Dane, and Mia. I like that name. Nice. Hey, congrats making it here, man.
Kevin, have you seen this shot before?
This one?
Yeah, where he plays it out basically short of the...
See, I've not seen it where you go like the driver look.
Yeah.
Oh. But I do go that way sometimes just to get like a shorter iron. But
this is the common play here now.
But
I like this look.
Yeah, but I was worried about that that wall right there.
You can't hit the 8.5. I've drilled that thing with that 8.5.
He almost did. He was close. He was closer than I felt comfortable watching.
He hit it
when I hit that, he did, and when I hit that, I never looked because I'm afraid. So it never hits it. I've never hit it with the 10.5, but I'm sure it's possible if you get in the right spot. I hit it at 8.5 a couple times, though.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home, you've probably already done this, but if you want to tell a friend to go subscribe to GoldenTeeTV on YouTube, we'd appreciate that. And I'm sure Richard King would too.
GoldenTeeTV.com. There's nice little donations page.
It's actually Golden T.
GoldenTee.tv.
Yes,
that's correct. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Sweet. So for those of you watching on Facebook, when the Houston Holiday Classic is over, we'll wrap up on Facebook, and then when Player of the Year starts, we will start a brand new stream. So whether you're watching on GoldenTeeTV's Facebook page or GoldenTee's official Facebook page, we're streaming through both of them, but just know that this video will end, and then you'll have to go to one of the channels and open the new video.
Yep. We have a limit as how long we can broadcast on Facebook.
And actually, it just works out better, like breaking up the two for
for editing purposes later.
Yeah, archiving purposes too. So.
We're still on YouTube, right? Correct?
Yep, we're on YouTube and Twitch, I believe.
So you got a lot of options. If one isn't working, try a different one.
Yeah.
And if that's not working,
come to the tournament next time.
Yeah. You guys have some picks for the Top Gun? Anybody got a favorite?
That Kevin Lindsay guy, man, he played awful this weekend.
I don't know if you watched this Ship It guy play.
Yeah.
I think maybe he might be.
I feel.
I think we've only double dipped once. A winner of the Houston Classic also won the Player of the Year. I think it's only happened once.
Who has it been?
Was it Andy Haas?
No, was it Stenmark?
No.
I thought
Stenmark. Fox. Andy Fox.
No, Fox won purple last year.
No, I mean, in the history of the tournament.
Was that when he beat Mouth? Was that the year?
That was last year. He beat Mouth.
No, not that one. There was another one where he beat Mouth, I think, in the finals of the Houston Holiday.
That was 2016 because we were laughing because they were the finals of the 2016 Holiday Classic main event, and they were in the purple finals last year. So you are correct with that.
Yep, that's what I thought. I remember that match. But I thought Andy won the Player of the Year that year.
He did. He did
because remember the whole thumb thing?
Yes.
The awesome thumb.
I say Fox. You can't.
Andy Fox has 2 Player of the Year titles.
Yeah, you can't. I say Fox, even though he didn't play as well in match play today. He felt. I talked to him earlier. He did feel pretty confident about going, back to back.
Yeah, and he had a great qualifier. He played well this weekend too. So
he really liked the player card. So I'm sure that gives him a little bit of motivation.
So did Mike Johnston.
Yeah. Richard King did some nice editing there.
Mike qualified well this weekend. He was 14th, I think.
Yeah. Mike will also be in the little gun.
Really?
Yeah, Mike will most likely not have enough
now
points.
I have to take him down.
Yeah. So.
Are you in the Logan?
No. I believe I have 815 points.
So you're well into the Top Gun?
Tony Johnson did some math, and I was looking at it, and I kind of agreed. But 680 was the number we were looking at.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Yeah, and so.
Which is actually crazy if you think about it, because that's not a lot of points. That's just like a couple of It's like 3 tournament qualifiers and a match 1.
It's essentially a 9-12 finish and a 13-16 finish.
Yeah.
So.
But then again, how many guys finish 9 through 12? Not a lot. It's hard to get up there.
4 each tournament.
Yeah, I understand. 3? No, whatever.
4.
But a lot of times it's the same guy, you know.
Right. Oh,
which reflects the top of our standings, which are very heavy with the top guys. So. I got a chance at the little gun, you know. That's a small chance, but you never know. I played well today. I played very well today. I lost some extras to who made a good deep run in the purple. So
Oliver?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Little O.
Oh, okay, that's Orlando.
Yeah.
I got to make sure we.
I am O.
Yeah, I am O.
I am O.
Yeah, their player names don't help either.
Yeah. He just lost to, I believe, I think he might have lost to Clay actually.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So we were trying to see some of the players because we believe
he lost to West.
We believe Oliver will be in the little gun as well.
Okay.
We looked at that. He's going to be because he went purple bracket and he went I think just 2-2. So he'll. I don't know.
He went 4-2 or 5-2 from the. He had to have because I went 4-2 and he beat me.
Talking about Big O, Little O.
Big O.
He's not here today.
Okay.
He didn't show. But that doesn't mean he's not coming. No.
Big
shot there by Mark.
I mean, I know when you do those shots over and over long enough, you feel more confident in it. But I'm sorry, every time I see it being like an inch from hitting the rock, I just get
especially in a match like this.
That's a shot he's done many times before. You don't play that shot in a tournament like this in the situation they're in if you haven't done it before.
Small update on our purple. We got Wes. Wes has a 3-stroke lead heading to 17. So
excellent chip.
So Wes is looks like he's gonna take this one down. They're gonna play their second match for the finals, for winner take all. So we got some dramatics going on here today. This is awesome. I love the fact we can watch this match.
I know
at the same time as it's kind of not cool. That's not like on stream or something, you know. But because usually it is. Usually the final will be on the stream because we're done with the other tournament. But Steve did a great job of working it out. The timing anyway.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for it any better.
You might get done pretty early today.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's only 4 o'clock.
Yeah. You guys constantly operate on Central Time. I'm on the East Coast time. I never get used to it. My phone doesn't reset for some reason.
There's a setting in there for that.
Yeah.
Or you just turn airplane on airplane.
Well, your Galaxy S4 probably might be out of date.
A little bit.
It doesn't even connect to the time servers anymore.
No.
Is it an S4?
No, S6.
Oh, okay. Well, it's close.
Is there a difference?
Well, it's like a few behind.
Yeah, well, that was the first year they introduced screen mirroring.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's been a while.
So does that have like a front-facing camera and everything?
Yeah.
It does. Nice.
Honestly, I traded in my back phone for it, and it's been fantastic.
I used to have a back phone.
Kevin, you're a little too young to know what back phone is.
Yeah, he might be a little.
What phone?
Exactly.
Back phone.
Back phone.
Like phones were in bags, and they just had them in center consoles.
Plug in your cigarette lighter.
Yeah. Yes, I do know those, but
I had one.
That's amazing.
My mom had one.
So Haas tried going down the middle and hit the rock. So
yeah,
that's gonna be.
That's like chip around losing a stroke.
Yes.
Yeah, and Stenmark has reacted accordingly. I mean,
put it in the fairway.
Yeah, there's no way you can.
No, he won't be able to cut.
Unfortunately, I've been here a lot more than Andy has. I guarantee that.
If you're Andy right now, you're looking for a place in the sand that you know you can have a good chip at.
It's so hard to get to that sand. You almost have to just go around here and take your medicine.
Yeah.
I did this yesterday, and I actually almost holed out from here doing the same thing because I was in a match, and I unfortunately didn't. And Kenny ended up beating me, but same thing. Don't hit that rock.
Yeah.
You got to go for it, especially first. I mean,
I don't know. That was not a straight, clean look.
If he doesn't go for it, you feel like maybe the guy behind you does.
Yeah.
But there's also a situation if he would have laid out, Mark probably would have followed him out to the fairway as well.
So Wes will have to go again. By the way, a little bit of love for the purple bracket.
This is actually a good setup, though. And if anybody's going to make this, it's Haas.
Nope.
Little right.
So yeah, you touched on it there, Gino. But we're heading to the second and winner take all final of purple.
Yeah, so
congrats to these guys.
Both kings of the hill taken down in purple and gold.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, so Haas is down 1 going into hole 12 at Cadadrace Beach. Still a lot of golf to play. We've definitely seen Haas come from behind and win before. So
we're down 1, right?
Big break though. That was a big break for Stenmark there.
Yeah,
nice shot here by Mark. You know what I was kind of saying, Gino, when you were wrong on how many strokes he was down before, but if you can kind of feel the momentum went away from Andy a little bit, like, you know, he kind of Stenmark just kind of lulled him and just kept playing for fairways and greens and took his medicine in the first match, and now Andy's doesn't have quite that look about him anymore.
Yeah,
you know? Are you breaking stuff, Gino?
Doesn't have one.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
I thought it had a pad on there.
No.
Nope.
Gino's got the Ken's got the greatest equipment probably that way more than we need, obviously, but his microphone is
he bought this one at the Salvation Army down there. So.
Yeah. Now he understands my
Whoa. Wait, what? You know what? I wish I could get them at the Salvation Army, actually. But I can't. And as you can see on the screen, they're expensive. I had 5, down to like 3, 2.5. Gino, I'm sorry you don't have a little patty thing and you guys rip that gooseneck around like it's a cheap date or some red vine. But hey, you could donate and you could have better equipment. Or you just take care of the equipment you have. Love you guys. Hey, subscribe. Bye-bye.
I know
to not have that 11-mile-an-hour wind.
He's looking at this a long time.
The idea is either go straight or play a spinning, one of the two.
Yeah, but with the way that wind's blowing,
you want to get it as far as possible.
Right, so you can play that wind and not have to worry about that rock wall.
You're still going to have to play a hook, I think.
They draw agave again for the purple. No, I'm sorry. No, he had agave.
They were Beals.
They were Beals. It was agave before that. Wes just played agave.
Wes just played agave, which is, I think, an advantage. So
yeah, we programmed it to only pick from these 3 courses today.
Yeah, not a lot of sandhill, and I imagine that's the reason why he was looking so hard, because he wanted to see what kind of pull he could have.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's how you tell, especially with Mark Stenmark, how methodical he is.
That's what I meant. You could see he was deliberately looking for something.
Yeah, he was looking for the spot he felt comfortable with, and almost an ultra shot.
Ultra there. The ultra.
The ultra. What date?
Another new feature.
What date did they start counting for double points there, Kevin?
December 10th.
December 10th.
Coming up.
Yes.
A week.
A little over a week.
Week and 1 day.
Yeah, that's when prize invitationals will no longer be playable on 2018 Home Edition. So if you have yet to update your Home Edition, go to home.goldentee.com and get your update. That's my Mick Foley cheap plug.
Yeah. Right here in Houston, Texas.
Cheap plugs are okay. If you want to buy a Home Edition, hit up Adam Fitzgerald, Brian Roski on Facebook. Just saying.
Or go to home.goldentee.com.
I mean, you can do that, but there's multiple options.
Yeah, we got our holiday sale.
Oh no.
Wow.
Went away. That was. Here's what he was looking at. Okay, he plays between the 6 and 8 wood. Okay, at 14 miles an hour at your back, if you play a solid 6 wood, it's going.
Andy mishit his shot too.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh.
So they both came.
I'm old.
Both came with the ideas of wanting to play cuts in, because they know their clubs, they're not going to be able to stop the ball if they play a high tee. All right, they're going to leave themselves with longer pots. Or if they play an 8 wood, they may be shorter than they want to be. So.
Yeah, so a lot of pressure on Andy to make this chip. This might be one of his only chances to really get this lead down.
Yeah, Andreas can play pretty simple. These last 3 holes sometimes. 18.
Got it.
Nightmare.
That was a good chip from Andy.
Andy Haas has.
It's hard to tell, but there was that little lip. There a little lip there, so he had to be real careful of that. Now this is where you see Andy get pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is a full hole potentially, but he's going to go pretty much just a little swerve here.
No. Now, if somebody's going to look at a full, it might be Stenmark, but the wind's blowing too much to the left for him to play a really good.
Did I just never pay attention to Mark Stenmark play fulls until the World Championship a few years ago? Because I was just mind blown, and I'm still mind blown because he just doesn't seem like that type of guy.
He
was really so great before fulls, and now
he wasn't even playing then.
Right, he was even more dangerous.
I feel like he watched some YouTube and he was like, "Hey, I can do that."
He's even more dangerous now.
No, he's a beast, and he was then. I mean, he just
longer than you realize.
Longer.
He's been doing this longer than you realize.
A long time.
Yeah, as far as.
I realized, and I think it was just amazing that he took that time off and then just came in like that. And
absolutely speaks to his greatness.
Yeah, there's no question.
Also, this tournament also speaks to the greatness of Andy Haas. I mean, 15 years ago, it would have been 15 years ago in October, he won his first. 14 years ago in 2004. It was Chicago Open. That would have been in October. That was his first tournament win. Here we are 14 years later. A little bit more gray up top, a little bit thinner, has a kid, but still.
I know. I hate the fact
tournaments.
doesn't get fat.
I call him one of the most important players in Golden Tee history.
Oh yeah,
no doubt. I mean, 2008 world champ, right?
2008, 2016
world champ. Took a little 8-year hiatus between them. IT.
My theory with that is, I mean, he was one of really the Golden Tee Life changed everything in 2005. A big move for IT, a big bold move that really, I mean, you're rolling the dice when you're basically changing your model a little bit. I mean, because people are having to buy new machines and things like that, or try to, update their current old core machines.
Right.
All right. Andy came along, and we kind of knew what Golden Tee Live was, and he basically said, hey, I can make a living doing this. The economics of it all, it can actually make a really legitimate income.
Yeah.
Him and McClellan both. And so they were probably one of the first guys really started setting that blueprint.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's a really good point.
Yeah.
Haas set himself up a little bit short there, but made the putt without a problem.
And now we have another tied match going to 18, and this is
pretty good look.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not a great look, but it's not awful.
I imagine this will be somewhat of a height. Well, no. He can play a bite in. Actually,
this is not an easy look. It's kind of on the borderline. Like this is, if you're a little farther right in the box, and it's the worst look, especially with this wind. But this look here, the water's in play.
That's why I thought a high tee, so it doesn't check so much.
Yep.
I say this is where going first.
Oh, perfect. Scoots that rock just perfectly.
Fine.
Man, that's close to that rock.
Now he's going to have to be careful of a potential downslope putt.
Roll over.
Yeah, roll over.
Because he's right at that. It looks, at least visually, like he's right at that line of, hey, this isn't going to roll over, and it might. So,
well, he'll be careful of that. I mean, it isn't always an option to even stop it. Man, I hate rollovers. Here we go. See if Mark.
Mark's not going with the high tee. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He's going to let it suck to the hole, which it does.
And fortunately, great thing about playing streaks there, that is going to give a true feed to the hole. So, not a lot to check.
Oh. Jeez. I did not like the way he looked at that ball.
Oh, my gosh. This is another.
Now, that's the other problem, too. Or not problem, but with him playing streaks, he's got to be careful because they seem to roll over a bit quicker.
Right.
Or more often. So.
They are giving the folks some drama here at Jake Sports Bar.
Here watching. So we're heading to a sudden death championship match here.
Sudden death on Cash Reyes.
Man.
Haas is teeing off first.
Mark can't get his card to work. See, these guys are human.
Yeah, they're still using the cards. No, they're not using keypads.
Nobody uses the keypad. Oh, wait.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, are you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fun fact, if you hit the start button on the keypad while at the swipe or keypad screen, you don't have to actually select the keypad.
Really?
Save yourself a few seconds.
Look at that, Gino. You know what?
The more you know. I was just about to say. We need Richard King to have the graphic from like 1980 NBC.
Only 77,000 rounds played for Mark Stenmark.
Yeah, Haas is at like what, 120 or something?
Yeah, he's a little behind.
Second most in history behind Jeff McClellan.
Yeah, McClellan's got the most.
So where do we think this is going to go? How many holes do we think?
Well, you have to start looking at the X Factor holes. What could be a break in scoring. So.
I mean, I think hole 2 could potentially. Yeah, it sets up a lot of times for a chip.
So I mean, you have to believe this match could potentially end on a hole out. So
I would be shocked if it doesn't, but there's always a chance.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what hole 2 sets up like.
Yeah.
In hole 1, I mean, this isn't a good look to make a hole out, but it's possible. We'll take another 18 holes, right? Oh, 18 holes extra.
Yeah. Oh!
Wow. Right at it there.
I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't see Haas in the back. Well, now you can see him in the background. But Haas, you should have seen Haas's face.
I think he thought he had it. Mark got a lot of fans here, obviously.
And Mark, Houston is his hometown, and he just recently moved back to Houston. So this would be a nice little spot on his.
And he's got a heck of a crowd here.
Oh yeah, it would be a nice little additive. Hey, I just moved back to Houston. I won the tournament.
Yeah. So hole 2 isn't there for the chip so much, but the wind is going to be great for a potential hole out here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. They're going to be straight at it.
And essentially, that's what they're both looking at a spot that they like, and they can feel like they can spin it back towards the hole.
Yeah, I would have just hit this one straight. It's going to go right at it here.
No. Brings it up a little bit.
I like that. Heck with backspin. I'm going to go right at it.
Now, he's got the super spin 9.
So he can't hit backy here. You got to crush it. I'm thinking he's going to come up short and just
I don't know. I feel like if he actually might go backspin and just crush it. He's going to crush it. He's got a chance.
Possible. Yeah.
He's got a chance.
Tied at 14 under on the purple bracket going into the 10th hole, guys.
It's coming. It's going to come fast.
Yeah. So.
It's tied at 14, you said in the purple?
Yeah, tied at 14 after 9. Two holes in on sudden death. Adam Fitzgerald, Kevin Lindsay, Chris Longino here with you at the Houston Holiday Classic.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
It's been a day. It's going to be a longer day.
Oh, yeah.
This is a perfect thumb. Has he got the 5 bird or a 5 iron? He might thumb the 6, though. Hey,
yeah, 6-8.
You forget this is Andy Haas's
yeah,
thumbs, right?
Yeah, streaks are in play here.
No, I forgot. It's a good point about the streaks, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
looking
just a tad too hard.
He's got a feeling that could be a problem.
I know, and that's the thing.
Look at him. He's face palming right now.
It's like not even Haas. It's not even Haas being like the fact that he didn't make it. It's the fact that he knows.
Mike.
I know, he knows how close Mark can get this.
How close he got. He knows that Mark can get it just as close, if not in.
And
he's a little right.
Yep.
But you can see the look. I mean, pay attention to the looks on both these guys' faces.
Yeah. You guys, Andy's standing just out of camera view for you guys, but
he is,
the relief.
I mean, you saw it when he was patting his chest. Yeah. I mean, he was making my heart like skip a beat because I'm nervous for him.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm not leaving.
Just don't go to the bathroom here.
I can't miss this. No. You guys got a cup?
No.
You got a can of Busch Light. What's the difference?
We installed a catheter before the tournament, so I'm good.
Oh, nice. Good call.
Now, these guys go in two different ways here.
Yeah. Way up there.
Way up.
The same way they went last time.
I like this look with Haas in that wind.
So he's got to be careful to scoot the hill, a little cutter here. And
this should be close.
Oh, man. And the fact that every single hole, Haas he's right there. It's not like, one hole, he gets close next. Not a shot. I mean, it's every single hole.
And
we're all looking at anticipation.
Much farther away.
Watch this release down.
Oh,
a little left.
Andy's thirsty. He needs a drink.
And I think both these guys know, they've played each other so many times over the last, 5-6 years of PEGT tours or tournaments. They know that this can get long in the tooth with the rate that these guys are playing.
Now, this is... Can you
you can go over it.
Now,
6 wood.
Yeah, I would say I've never noticed that little
knob.
Yeah,
it's like we're extra close there or something.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that. I'm going.
I never looked at it. It's different looking at it when you're standing right in front of it versus watching it on the.
I've been drinking
screen.
water today. What am I seeing? Yeah, that was Haas that hit that. I for some reason thought that was Stenmark.
Haas's honors.
So Mark's gonna play the same shot here, just a matter of where he wants to set up.
I worry that Stenmark clips the.
It was close. This is one of those you just hit and don't think about it. That's close.
Wonderful. Peanut gallery.
I don't even know what just was said, but okay.
No, it's sunny being sunny.
We are now watching Steve Sobel. See how long it takes before Steve.
Before Steve what?
Before Steve says something to Sonny. You can see it in Steve's eyes.
Yeah. What's Sonny doing?
Just
talking. Just talking, being Sonny or being Sonny.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Did what you needed to do.
That will stay.
I would love to see what happened, but Haas did not let us.
No, 8 wood, high tee.
I know, but it bounced down, right?
Yeah, it died.
I had a feeling, but it looked like it was, sometimes with that sand hit the top,
it stays up there.
Just dies. Yeah.
A little concerned he might leave this short. No, he's good.
He hit it harder, for sure. Either one of them tried to make that hole. They're just getting over.
Now you notice how Stenmark is just making the putts for Haas.
Yeah.
Even though they're not the closest putts, but it kind of goes to show you the type of player that Stenmark is. It's like, hey.
Yeah, we're gonna play the next hole.
I mean, we're playing hot. Like I think both these guys want this to end on a hole out.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with what Andy did.
Get the fringe.
No, I think I don't think that's on the fringe.
I think that's the fringe.
No,
you don't think so?
I think that's on the green.
If it is, the game's over.
If that's a terrible way to end this. This should be a high tee shot where he can land it somewhere in the center of the green, put the pressure on Andy.
I'm really concerned that is on the green. I did not like the way that looked in the camera. It might have just been the camera angle.
Very close. Very close. We'll know shortly. That's long too.
No.
Oh, nice.
Like I said, that was goal. He wasn't going to attack the hole.
Okay. It did not. That's
close.
Big break for Andy Haas right there.
Huge. He's going to take a moment, make sure that the.
I'm sitting here doing commentary, and I'm nervous.
Me too.
Yeah.
I might pee myself when somebody wins this match.
Oh my God.
Just cold-blooded.
Oh, wow.
That is the chip of a man that has ice water through his veins. He's showing emotion.
If you actually go to GoldenTeeTV's YouTube page from 2 years ago, one of my favorite Andy Haas clips of Andy Haas with his thumbs at the Houston Holiday.
Oh, and then he comes back with almost a hole out.
Is it the thumb?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. I just happened to see it earlier, and it's got like 2,500 views on it.
That's awesome. It's probably the coolest thing ever.
I know. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Man, he took no time hitting that shot. He's like, yep, I'm on it again. Now he's got that momentum, it feels like.
Coming on. Almost.
Wow.
Two very good looks at a hole-in-one.
I hope they still have tequila on special.
I don't even know how these guys are playing the purple bracket match right here. I feel like they should just stop and wait or something.
I know. I feel, man, and these guys,
23-22.
Wes is up 1 going into 16, but not a nice look on Agave.
We got a high T3 forward look here, probably.
5 wood, and this should be a pretty simple shot for the both of them. 124.
Yeah, he just pointed down 2 and said 124.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Best thing about that, the sand, it does not filter much of the water. It will stick a lot of the time, so he still has a shit.
That wind, though, I'm surprised that stayed, actually. So both guys in the purple stayed dry in that hole, Kev.
And he gets 143, and it should be fine.
Oh, man, we need it.
It'll be a deep French putt.
So, yeah, this comes down to this chip.
Well, I mean, that's not a gimme for Stenmark first, so. I mean,
it's not a gimme, but it's close.
It's deep in the fringe, and so it's. He may think about playing a chip. Depends on how deep.
Yeah, that's a chip he's going to make.
Trying to add some suspense at him.
I know. How's your suspense right there?
Jesus.
Andy Haas continues.
Oh, my God.
Show hole outs.
Oh, Stenmark just almost misses his putt.
Well, no, Haas made the putt for him. He said no.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Wouldn't matter. I mean, he didn't spot the stroke back. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one for each of them now on the putts. And Haas hits this one as fast as he possibly can.
Yeah, just keeps in his rhythm. That's the key. One of the keys to Andy Haas is he, has a rhythm that he loves to play at.
And I think Mark probably deliberately or undeliberately does slow it down a little on purpose. Just to.
Oh yeah, especially with
keep him.
I know guys to do that. For sure.
2 chips in the last few holes that.
I think Mark, as much as Mark does play a little more deliberate, I think it's part of that too. Is just slowing down.
He's
Andy.
Definitely mental.
The mentalist of GoldenTeeV.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Gets in his opponent's head.
There you go. Good wrestling reference.
Thank you. I know at least Gino appreciates it.
Oh, I always appreciate wrestling references. Happy Rusev Day, by the way.
Every day is Rusev Day.
All right, so
they still need a bucket.
Update 18th hole of the purple bracket.
God.
Yeah. What do we got here? Wes up 1 yet?
Well, he
No.
Oh, my
God.
Again.
Why did he go for it?
Again.
Why?
406, and he wanted to chip.
Why?
That is an aggressive play. Now, Stenmark is going to do nothing.
Put it in the fairway.
Yeah. And that
Andy's going to try to hole it out again from the fairway this time.
And we're almost simultaneously. We're not sure yet, but it looks
bracket. Wes is up. Good job, Wes.
Wow. Holy shit.
How do you make that?
I don't even know how that was possible.
I shouldn't have been paying attention to the purple bracket, guys.
I'm sorry, but holy...
What a clutch shot.
Shit just got real.
Unfreaking believable.
And
Oh, my God.
So close.
Oh,
wow.
Well, we got a moment here. Wes wins the purple. Oh, my gosh. This is unbelievable.
I want to know the pulse rate of these two guys right now. What does it feel?
Wes just dropped to 28 and won the purple brackets. Congrats to Wes.
Congratulations, Adrian Westergren.
I can't wait to watch this. I have no idea how he did.
I have no idea either. I feel like that was...
Got to hold and come back.
What happened?
I have no idea how he made
Somebody
that
text us and tell us how Haas... We were all watching the purple.
He did an 8-wood, I think, through the gap, but I...
Was the wind favoring that direction?
No,
okay.
I made a little bit, but I thought he was far. I thought he was farther than last time, but apparently not.
Yeah. Big win for the purple bracket, Adrian Westergren.
Yeah, congrats, Wes. Heck of a run. Good run by Clay Heneyes, too. Heneyes.
Looks at it.
Unbelievable. That almost hopped in. These guys are something else right now. We got to do this again, guys. We got to play in our tournament yet.
Yeah, I know. And the mindset of what they got to have going in. I mean, this is emotionally draining. You're wanting to win, okay?
And then start over.
And try to be on an even keel.
And as much as I think that will probably take a toll on these two guys for the next tournament.
I imagine so. I mean, if I remember correctly, last year, I mean, it took 2 matches for Haas to beat Luna in the finals there. And then both of them kind of came back and, they fell a little flat in the Player of the Year. So
things we think about, but I guarantee you they're not thinking about it.
Oh, no, not at the moment.
He's going right at it.
Yeah.
Is he
not going to hit anything on us?
No, that makes me nervous.
No, he is looking to attack.
I might just keel over.
Yeah, I might.
This will be a cut shot.
I mentioned I had to pee, right?
Yeah.
Oh. This guy's played before.
Once or twice.
All right, we're still in something.
So Matt Van Hoosier says it was a full 8-wood bite. It was definitely there for Haas's shot earlier. So
thanks, Matty. We're missing you, buddy.
We were watching the final putt of the purple match, thinking that match was over, and Andy Haas told us to show it.
That's unbelievable.
Make sure we try to give some love to the purple guys. They're playing for something too. Big payday for Adrian Westergren. I can probably get some numbers on that.
Yeah.
Half himself in the Calcutta, if I'm correct, and purple 500. So it's probably in the neighborhood of $800 for winning purple for Adrian.
So Kins texted me too, and just a little bit broke down that shot a little more. 8-wood full, missed first hill, got high enough to go over the left wall, deep in the gap.
How? I just still can't. As many times as I've been stuck in that damn crevice, I just can't. I don't
Thanks
know.
Thanks for the Kins. Thanks for that, bud.
Appreciate it, Kins.
Kins, Maddie. Simple. They're playing chess. We're playing checkers, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I might be playing my matches from the local hospital. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack here, guys.
Can we roll a machine into the nearest hospital for play?
Anybody got a porta potty you can bring over here quick?
Yeah.
Get in there.
Oh, if he had light, that would have been.
You knew it.
Yeah, as soon as it hit, he's
if this goes another full 18, can we just name one of these guys Player of the Year? I mean,
yeah, just call it. Everybody else play for second.
Or they play for
third. Third.
I wonder why. I'm very interested in this shot.
It looks to play high tee. I imagine the full can come out here, but no, he's going to play a straight cut. So, no.
Smart.
Stenmark might think about a full. I mean, the high T6, it's too much wind, so it'll stay out to the right too much.
We did hear Disney before. Disney song come on. Like it was King's worried about the music in the background. They were playing. Did you see him running? They were playing Queen. He goes, that'll get shut down in 5 seconds.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So he started sprinting to the jukebox.
Just unplug it.
Yeah.
Self-destruct mode.
Turn that thing off. I can hear him yelling.
Richard King still working hard while this is going on.
Yeah, a lot goes into this, guys, that you don't see.
Yeah.
He's doing a heck of a job here today. He's taking pics. He's taking pics right now.
And this is where he's thinking about the full right now. Okay.
I just don't know what full could you have here?
Well, just the high tee. We'll
Does it stay high enough?
Yeah. High 6 we'll get over. Even if you can play a full right there. One click to the right. The problem is the wind is not going to.
I would say, with the high tee, he's not going to get any.
Yeah, you're not going to get there enough. So
that's what I was thinking.
But he's going to play it. Watch him. He's going to play it.
He's playing this full. I just don't.
Oh, okay. See that? Okay, that I
practiced it enough. I mean, I've started to incorporate a little bit into my game.
Oh no!
Oh no! Heartbreaking.
That's it. That's it.
Your Houston Holiday Classic champion,
Mark
Stenmark. Wow. Pretty sure he didn't want to win that way, but
he definitely did not want to win that way. He look at him right now.
And right now,
he feels bad for Andy more than he feels happy for himself.
Yeah. I think we're probably going to give a little space to these guys because I know they got a little decompress a little bit.
I was worried about that.
So Andy is so disappointed. Look at him. He's distraught, disappointed. Hey, it shows these guys are human.
Yeah.
You know? He tells you how bad they want to win, or he wanted to win that.
And he's going to finish out the round for you guys. He's trying to get it out of his mind for a minute because right now I know it's got to be weighing on him.